Welcome back to the Sonic Unleashed playthrough. If you like plot twists, then this is the part for you.
Indeed. Chip, I am your sister's mother's uncle's college roommate, sister's best friend's boyfriend.
Then what does that make us?
Absolutely nothing.
Then that spiel was a bit pointless, wasn't it?
I just like stories.
You know what a good plot twist would be? If Sonic was actually a rabbit named Phil who could grab things with his ears.
Or called Mr. Needle Nose and he had a band.
That's just for Gareth what?
Like the Chip's afraid of the building. It's so scary in there.
I'm scared of architecture.
Architecture!
It's a reference to an unused take of commentary.
Unused take 4 of 600.
Mhm.
I like that. Look, see, look how expressive he is there. You wouldn't have got that level of expressiveness from 06. Unless it was one of the CGI cutscenes.
Well, the very end CGI cutscenes.
Yeah.
Some of them is literally just the in-game ones with another coat of paint.
It's like Silver's final scene is literally in-game with slightly flashier. Poor.
Yes.
Now, what did you think of the plot twist that we're about to see?
I'll be honest, I didn't see it coming, and I wouldn't have been expecting it had I not read a spoiler accidentally. I'm not sure how many people jump to the conclusion that Chip is who he is, because just because there is one thing does not mean there is another because of it, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we get to the actual scene.
Exactly. What did you think of those like cartoony special effects?
It tried to keep a balance of seriousness and whatnot, and until the final boss, it is very comical in tone as this game.
To be honest, well, I didn't mind the slightly cartoony aspects. I thought that sound effect was horribly misplaced.
Yeah.
If I'm perfectly honest.
What, even more so than do-do-do-do-do, you're the Iblis Trigger! What the hell was I just violated?
No, you can do the light speed dash.
I think it's more like the light speed attack or something.
No, yeah, the Mystic Melody, that was a shit attack, wasn't it? I mean, like you said, it was kind of spoilt for me as well. I wouldn't have guessed he is exactly who he is, but I think it was obvious to say that he played a big role. He would have played a big role in the story, because it would have been kind of poor for the script if basically Sonic meets Chip, and then throughout the entire game, Chip does nothing, and at the end of it, he just goes bye.
Well, that's what I actually... When just before Unleashed was released, there was a rumour that it was actually going to be a kid who was a Sonic sidekick.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? And it was actually the kid from Windmill Isle, the one who has a stripy shirt.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
That would have been Sonic X, and I hate Sonic X!
Sonic, don't leave me!
I would have drop-kicked him in the face.
Yeah, Ghost, I think it's just explaining that the reason why Chip can't remember anything is because both he and Darkeye were woken up like millions of years before they're meant to.
Premature awakening, Road.
Premature ejaculation.
I knew you were going to say that, and yet somehow I said the words anyway.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people nerd raged over this scene, you know, like Sonic fans will do, because apparently Sonic is not allowed to have character development or scenes that will sometimes seem sappy and a little bit saturating.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that like purple lightning. Imagine if he transformed like that in the opening scene. Oh, I'm a wolf now. That's mildly annoying.
This is a mild inconvenience.
It's like again, just to go back to Mario, it's like they think the most heart-raking thing in that was in Sunshine. We're like, well said, son. Let's go kick Mario's ass.
Or the end of Galaxy, when something happens and a certain power of Mario's goes away, not to give anything away.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I like that. I thought this was great. And if you listen to the lyrics, the words, a lot of what Chip says is kind of rewritten and placed in the ending theme, Dear My Friend. Stuff like, I'm so happy I met you, and we'll always be friends and stuff like that. But I liked it. I thought this was very. I won't say it's the best written game in the world, but I did like it, and I think it was mildly better written than 06.
Yeah. Is it
I don't care what happens to the world.
Oh, you selfish bitch. It's funny how I can say that in the exact same tone every time. Right.
And that's because Chip is like, he's so easily convinced, just like, I have to go off on my own forever.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
And Sonic's like, no you don't. Okay, I was like,
What the hell? Couldn't do that in game.
I'm off to a strip club.
But my memory is back now, and
He looks like he needs to go to the toilet. Look at him bouncing up and down.
Not that funny, Gary.
there's no reason for
Funny
you
to me,
go
sharp.
There's an emotional scene going on here. Shut up, you tard.
to want to help out a friend.
See, like he's so easily convinced. Like, okay, then we'll go off together.
The actual name of that cutscene was, you guessed it, No Reason. Of course!
No reason. One odd name for that cutscene. No reason.
Well, obviously I'm recording cutscenes for a Sonic Movies, Sonic Unleashed movie. Tongue-tied over here, Jesus Christ.
Try saying that 10 times fast.
That's right, Sonic Movies, the one and only Sonic Movies, not like that rip-off Sonic Movies Unleashed or Next Gen Sonic Movies, or whatever the hack is going by nowadays.
I love that when you go to the plane, Tails is basically sitting in his plane while all the action's taking place. Just like sitting in the plane, twiddling his thumbs. Oh, back in the day, I used to go for adventures. Now I'm just a chauffeur.
Yeah, he must harbour a real grudge towards Chip, really.
Chip was like, man, I've been with him since back in the day. He just fell on your head and now you're his psychic. That's bullshit.
You know what, Chip did more of a psychic role than Tails has done in 10 years, so that says a lot, really.
I'd agree with that since SA2. I think it was the last time Tails was used effectively.
Oh well, might as well have our last chat with Amy.
What's he say? You can do it! Cut his fucking head off!
Sure, I'll be nice just this once.
Wow! I have a date, which actually it's slightly referenced in the next game.
You know what? Nah, I'll be a bitch.
It's like you give with one hand and take with the other.
Of course.
Like, we can go for a date. Fuck you! No, I think, is this the last time we speak to Mr. Pickle?
Professor Pickle, yeah, but it's not the last time he's seen in the game, so don't worry about that.
Basically, we've come to him just so he can say Tails can fly you there.
Well, Tails doesn't actually appear, because if you look in a moment, Tails will just appear randomly behind you. And on that note, please join us next time when we begin the last part of the game. Bye-bye.
Thank Christ.